People from Aba or whatever Port Harcourt will come and buy from there. When they get back to that place, they will go and remove it.
Yes.
One bunch of lolo you bought at 100 naira here in LLM in this village, you can go and remove it and get almost 2,000 naira over there. Particularly those restaurant owners.
Do you know what I'm holding in my hand? In Nigeria, we call this fufu or loi, and it's made out of cassava. This particular fufu you're seeing here was purchased at the rate of 15 naira. And for a country which the federal government declared as one of the highest producers of cassava, this lolo you're seeing here is very, very small. I recently visited a community called Ngopala. I had the opportunity of having a conversation with one of the indigenes, and he got to share with me the mind-blowing business opportunity of cassava processing. He also shared with me the history of this community. Come with me, guys, and let's have a conversation with you. So, sir, I think you need to introduce yourself to my audience because
it's very important.
Well,
by the grace of God, I am Pastor Obilo.
Okay.
Pastor Obilo is popularly known as Pastor Magnus Onye Karamanu Chechineke Obilo.
Yeah.
And by the grace of God, I'm a professional in building industry.
Okay.
Studied in the north, Kaduna State precisely.
You're a construction engineer.
I'm an engineer, so. And this study does not debar me from participating in the farming that I was brought up from.
Yeah.
So my father trained me, and I followed him before I went house.
Yeah.
Anything farming, I know that is my area too. So by the grace of God, I grew here.
Yeah.
I know what is good and what is not good.
Yeah.
And in the community, I am the chaplain of the entire LLM autonomous community.
Yeah.
Also the chaplain of Ngokbala, coordinating the traditional rulers on Obochindes and Ngokbala as a one day solemn assembly for all the traditional rulers to gather together to seek the face of the Lord.
Wow.
I'm the pastor of the Headquarters Bible Church of Deeper Life Church, region Ngokbala region.
Yeah.
So by the grace of God, what I will stick is that thing that is righteous, that thing that is good, that can make our people to be liberated from all much suffering.
Yeah.
And the God Almighty will take the glory.
12 seconds later.
That are succeeding in it right now.
Wow.
You can see this one, it is not up to 2 months. But look at it now. It's not up to 2 months. Look at the small species coming out from. You can now see. But if you count this one 1 year, you'll have close to 20 or 30 around that you cannot be uprooting and replant every other place.
So these plantains that have been planted here now, sir, like, do you guys like export them out, or is it a source of revenue for the community or something?
That is a very good question. Our people are lacking international markets that can help them expose what they have.
Okay.
It's only few people that comes into the village here.
Yeah.
Take the whole advantage of both the producers and then to the town, a little few of them. At times it will even perish here. Look at the stance of those ones. Look at that one. Look at the bunch. A bunch you can get up to 60 seeds.
Wow.
Look at it. You can now see. So our people doesn't use money to buy, and we don't have a standard international market to exploit.
Wow.
You can also be coming, you'll be seeing it every place. Our people have decided that having natural fertilizer in this place, no building will be erected again. We now extend the building, the virgin land in the other place, extension. And then these places are plantains that has natural manure.
Yeah.
As you can see them, the whole place moving down to the entire local government community. You can see it everywhere. So let's assume you want to buy plantain today and you come here, you will get close to 2-3 trailers.
Wow.
Yes, in a day. Look at them. In a day you can have 2 or 3 trailers loaded with plantain. You can see all of them.
Wow.
You can see the younger ones coming up. You can see them. Look at the species. You can see them.
Yeah.
So can you just give us a brief history about your community, like the people of Ngokpala, because you are basically in Ngokpala, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ngokpala.
Yeah.
Ngokpala. No, Ngokpala local government.
Okay. Yeah.
Ngokpala local government.
Yeah. Wow.
Is one of the old local government that hosted.
Yeah.
Now about 6 or 5 existing local governments.
Yeah.
Ngokpala is the headquarters of the former Owerri local government.
Okay.
Former Owerri local government.
Yeah.
This Owerri local government formerly, its headquarters is here, Kengo.
Okay.
Today, 2 out of the 3, we call it as at that time.
Yeah.
We call it court areas. So those court areas includes Mbise and Owerri.
Yeah.
But today, Mbise has 3 distinct local governments. 3. Yeah. We have Ahiazu Mbise, we have Ezinihite Mbise as a local government, and we have Abo Mbise as a local government.
Yeah.
Owerri has Owerri West local government, Owerri North local government, and Owerri Municipal. So it's only Ngokpala that is left in one local government, but it's more larger than combination of both Owerri and Mbise. More larger in land, more larger in all this. Look at what we are saying now. You can see these areas now is just part of a plantation for palm tree. The palm tree, as you are seeing it now, 3, 4, 5 to 10 bunches can give you 1 rubber. The kind of palm trees we have here.
I'm seeing.
Look at land. Look at palm tree, natural ones and planted ones. You can see natural ones and planted ones, as God has made it.
Wow. People actually like.
So you are talking about Ngokpala.
Yeah.
Ngokpala as one of the oldest local government. In Imo State. Was blessed. God blessed Ngokpala. And on one frontline encyclopedia talks about Ngokpala. It says Ngokpala is a blessed place. It has airport. It has connection with Abia and River State. Ngokpala land doesn't need fertilizer. God blesses it. We have river. We have whatever, and we're living a table ground. There's no wahala about what God has given us. That's the reason why we have some envious agents that doesn't want Ngokpala to prosper.
Are people actually investing here? Because when we are coming here, we are seeing lots of land. But like we have only one factory that we saw here, and they say the person when we asked the bike man, he said it was a soap and rubber making factory. But we are yet to see any like real investment here.
You are saying something about investment.
What investment should you?
Yes, the investment I said number 1, we look into cassava.
Okay.
Cassava is one of the lucrative investment that can yield and be competitive to the international standard. Because as I'm talking to you now, our people majorly are farmers on cassava. Cassava. So if one will invest on what to use cassava to produce, you are going to have a very good output. And then, having said so, some people suggest rice. No, rice cannot work perfectly in our environment because it will require a lot of environmental environmental surveillance and whatsoever before you can establish. And it will paralyze the whole place. But the cassava, you can plant cassava today and you repeat it the next year, and you repeat it the next year, and it will be giving you what you want.
Meaning that the land is naturally endowed.
It's naturally blessed. And it doesn't need much environmental assessment.
Okay. So what about which other is it? What about?
Yes, we talk about number 2. Our people here produces oil. It's only few buyers that will come and then they will carry it go. But let me tell you, as you can see where we are right now, this one is just closer to the house. And this is palm fruit. I can take you to a palm fruit that occupies more than 25 hectares of land. Yeah, you can see it here now, owned by Omunkwacha family in Umuche. in Elelem Ngopala local government.
Yeah.
So that area, we cannot be harvesting. Some of them, when you put it on the ground, they will rust them because there is no road.
Yeah.
There is no machinery to help them process.
Yeah.
These are the things we are talking about government coming in to see that God has blessed these people and see the welfare system.
You know, I want us to stop using the word government because you have already known that the government is not. So let us
Is government of Nigeria anything off?
Let's start talking about the private sector.
Are you not telling me that government is anything off?
I'm not writing off the government. I want us to start talking about the private sector.
Okay, now we are talking about private sector.
Let's forget the
private sector
Yeah.
in the whole world.
Yeah.
Who wants to make breakthrough in business
Yeah.
should come to a business community like LLM Autonomous Community.
Yeah. Okay, that's wonderful. So let's now talk about the road, because I know that for any private investor coming into here now to invest, they're going to be considering the road network.
Yes.
That's one thing they're going to consider.
Yes,
they're going to consider power supply. Because for you to run a successful business, you need power, you need light, and that's a major issue in Nigeria.
Now let me come in briefly.
Okay.
No investor will go to a place that is not properly governed.
Yeah.
No investor will invest in a place that is not properly governed.
Yeah.
Now, when you look at the road networking, as I told you, that the road leading from Umune Kengo to LLM diverted to OBK connecting River State. Look at River State here.
Wow.
Now at my backyard.
Yeah.
And that road was built by Chief Ikedon Hakim when he was the governor.
Yeah.
And since then till now, we have not seen a grader.
Yeah.
We have not seen caterpillar. Knowing fully that these people produces cassava, can bring out plantation in large quantity, can bring out red oil in a large quantity, no road.
Yeah.
And it's a private investor, the one to come and create road.
Yeah. Okay.
That's why we're bringing in government. That there is no society that an investor can invest which is not properly governed.
Yeah. That's very, very true, sir. Okay, so let's talk about you have talked about the cassava business. It's going to do well here. You have talked about palm fruits. You say there are 3 businesses.
Yes, the other one we are talking about is the plantain plantation.
Okay.
Plantain plantation in our place doesn't need manure.
Okay.
It doesn't need fertilizer.
Yeah.
If an investor comes into our local government and make plantain his hobby or line of business, he's going to prosper because God has blessed us with the land.
Yeah.
Cassava, oil, and plantain can make a business community to grow.
Wow.
Yes, in our own community.
Wow. Okay. So can you take us to some of the places like the cassava?
For cassava?
Yeah.
Come, let me show you cassava. You will see us manually coming to harvest.
Okay.
Carry them to the village.
Yeah.
Peel them.
Yeah.
And then put them in rubbers.
Yeah.
And it will ferment, get dew.
Yeah.
For fufu, if it is that one for fufu.
Yeah.
And then after about 3-4 days, it will be filtered.
Yeah.
Put in a bag.
Yeah.
And after few hours, they will now put oven.
Yeah.
And then turn it in oven.
Yeah.
It becomes fufu.
Yeah.
And the fufu, as I'm talking to you,
Yeah.
one bunch of fufu, no matter how you eat food, you cannot finish it.
Yes.
And it is being sold at the rate of 50 or 100 naira.
Here.
Yeah. So if eventually our women now to get money to see other things that can sustain life, like fishes, crayfish, pepper, and all these things, our women used to take it to markets like Nkwala, like Oriobibi, like Ekisu, and the other places. So the people from Aba or Port Harcourt will come and buy from there. When they get back to that place, they will go and remove it.
Yes.
One bunch of lolo you bought at 100 naira here in LLM in this village, you can go and remove it and get almost 2,000 naira over there. Particularly those restaurant owners, hotel owners. That's the problem we're having. So, talking about the prosecution, what we needed here is for the business community to come and partner with our people, bring the machine that can make it easier for the people to process the oven something and peeling of it.
So,
and then no matter the number you want it, this community is ready to produce.
wow. So there is no major. Let me say there is no major cassava processing factory in this community.
In the whole local government.
Okay,
no major cassava processing industry in the whole local government.
Wow. So,
Of Ngobala.
So,
I don't know whether they have anyone in Owerri zone. I don't know.
wow.
In the whole local government in Owerri zone. I don't know if they have. If not, they sell Haji or something. I don't know in the whole Imo State.
It does not even exist.
It doesn't even exist of that on Haji.
Wow. Wow. Wow, this is amazing. So there is an opportunity for someone to set up a cassava processing business.
A cassava processing business will even be having patronage from River State and Abia State, because all we produce here is with manual.
Wow. And there are youths because when you decide to set up a factory here now, you also look at labor force. So they are used because now in Nigeria that people don't want to get involved in labor. They want to do. People are now looking for quick ways to make money and all that stuff. So are there youth ready to work? To work hand in hand.
One of the quickest way to make money is agriculture. Okay. If one will be patient enough and look at God, agriculture can make you to get money. When you are dedicated to any section of agriculture that situates that environment, you will make money. So our youths are ready. Manpower will be there. There will be no difficulty in fighting laborers who will go and work on that factory because they will be oriented. And that's what we have been logging and praying for a long time.
So still on this cassava processing machine.
I think I need to show your face. So this one, let me show you some.
Yeah, still on this cassava processing machine, sir. I want to ask a question. I am observing that there is a whole lot of fortune to be made from it by the time an investor comes into it. Is a vacuum. I'm seeing a need in that direction. Yes. Now, in a situation where we get an investor to come and fill up that vacuum, are you assuring us that the investor stands the chance, the opportunity to make hell of money?
See, the assurance is certain and is there. One, the investor who is coming to invest on cassava here will not find it difficult because our people is going to provide land for the investor to mount the processing industry. We are going to provide also security. We are also going to provide the labor, and they will be ranged according to their level of payment that will be coming from what we processed. So there is assurance of growth in that business in this area.
Okay, let me ask one. I think there's one critical question I need to ask. What do you think is going to be the biggest challenge anyone that's looking at setting up a business, not only cassava?
That's the biggest challenge will be road.
Okay, that's going to be the biggest
biggest challenge. So that whatever you process out in a large quantity must need a road, motorable road to shift it to the town.
Okay. So now, I know that this part of Ngopala now, the road network is not that good. But there's a part that side they're talking about, on Hakim built. That part is the road network there is very, very good. So do you think there is an opportunity for the person to maybe set up a factory there, and then maybe the cassava that are over here, they can, if there's a way to now move it over to that side?
One problem is that where you are coming from, lands over there at the road, the lands there at the road has been purchased, unless you are going to repurchase, which will be expensive. But closer to it is just to use a grader, open an access that will lead to where a land that will be less cost can be used for the processing industry. But looking at the ones at the major road, you say, let me just buy the ones, it's going to be expensive. Why we have other lands inside that need only road opening and establishment to connect.
Okay.
Now, as I'm talking to you, an investor that needs up to 30-40 hectares of land is available now.
So what cost like?
A plot, if they measure in plot here, it cannot be more than 250,000.
Wow.
A plot is now up to 250,000, and you get the number of close to 30 hectares. That's available right now. Right now.
Wow.
There are some other areas that you have smaller units, like 10 hectares, 15 hectares. And they are very close to the main road. It's not up to 250,000.
Wow. So lands here are very, very cheap.
It's cheap.
Wow.
There are some places you get
Yeah.
150, 200 now as
naira.
I'm talking to you.
So now, because I asked you a question, remember, about that side that the roads are tied. Do you know the price range when, like, a plot, or let me say hectare, would be around that?
You know, price is negotiable.
I know, but like,
Price is negotiable, and you can get some places there.
Yeah.
500,000, 600,000 and upward.
okay. So okay, no problem. So that's the pricing. Let me see between
In
500
those areas,
okay.
to 1 million you can get a
500,
plot
okay.
there. But
Okay.
inside this our area, you get a large number. Connecting River State, connecting Abia State at a cheaper price.
Wow. So lands here are very, very cheap. So sir, will you encourage anyone that doesn't have anything they're doing now, anyone that's outside the country, to come back to Nigeria, come to Ngopala here and do this business?
If that one is not doing anything over there, instead of playing 419, instead of stealing, instead of halotering, instead of cheating, instead of yahooing, instead of gambling, come back. There is life in farming. God will give you a breakthrough in agriculture. Instead of doing something that will condemn your soul at the last day.
So that's true. So okay, I think we are done for this. Thank you very much.
Thank
sir.
you. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
sir.
young
I
man.
appreciate
God
it.
bless you. God bless you.
Thank
God
you,
bless
sir.
you. Thank you.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this particular video. Please do me a favor by smashing the like button. Smash the like button, guys. That's YouTube algorithm can recommend this video to more people. And also don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Let's get to 10,000 subscribers. I have other wonderful videos on my channel about business and about my personal life and business and all that stuff. So you can basically scroll through my YouTube channel to watch them, or click on the card that is showing right now to watch. I need to go back to eat my lolo. With that being said, guys, we will know.